What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph? You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, alright, we're going back to Skillet. Yes, indeed, Skillet Fans FEELIN YOU. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbidi-boobidi bop, do me a favor, before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Kevin Shin, Caleb the Walrus, and Artem Andrianov. They all wanted to see me react to this song by Skillet called Fire Inside of Me. Now, have I heard this song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard this song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, oh, wait a second, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Let's see, this was posted by Skillet, no surprise there, and the video has 233,000 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Skillet, Fire Inside of Me, audio visualizer. Doesn't say anything about official, so I don't know. We have to kind of play this one by ear, I guess, and see how things turn out. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
I don't recognize this place. Like a vagabond I roam, with no home or peace. Don't tell me how to live my life, I know that I'm not fine. Oh, am I still breathing? Oh, how do I try again? I can't live, why exist? I wanna change the world, I wanna save the world, but I can't even save myself. I believe in anything, but everything in love is gonna let you know. Is it too late to ask for help? My soul's asleep, like the fire inside of me. Anxiety surrounds me, I don't recognize myself.
Yeah. Okay. This is definitely the type of Skillet song that I enjoy, without question. Some of their newer stuff has been very hit and miss with me. This feels like they're going back to their like comatose days. You know, this really feels like they're going back to their roots and going, okay, this is where we had our most success. Let's go back to that. You know what I mean? I like that. I definitely like that. It's got the thickness, it's got the heaviness, it's got the drive, it's got the energy, it's got the layering, especially within the vocals. Lots of great harmony work within the vocals for sure. The one thing I don't know if I can say about this or not. I don't think I can. It doesn't have the anthemic feels that some of their other songs that have really resonated with me in the past have had. I'm not feeling that call to arms. I'm not feeling that we're gonna march off to war. I'm not feeling that, which is unfortunate because if we did have that in this, that would take this song to a whole nother level, like legendary level. No pun intended. But like the song "Legendary" really had a big impact on me because it had that anthemic feel. It had that call to arms feel. This song doesn't quite have that, but it has everything else. So I am absolutely enjoying this. I'm having a great time listening to this so far. Now, we still have another 2.5 minutes to go, so a lot can happen, good and bad. So let's see where we go from here.
Anxiety surrounds me. I don't recognize myself. Would you abandon me and go? If my facade fell, you're the reason I can live my life. I need you one more time. Oh, am I still breathing? Oh, can you help me start again? I can't live. Why exist? I wanna change the world, I wanna save the world, but I can't even save myself. I believe in anything. With everything in love has gotta let you know. Is it too late to ask for help? My soul's asleep, like the fire inside of me. Fire inside of me.
Halftime feel.
Go and love. I need to feel alive. Your touch, your life, your fire. Oh, am I still breathing? Oh, can you help me start again? I can't live. Why exist? I wanna change the world, I wanna save the world, but I can't even save myself. I believe in anything. With everything in love has gotta let you know. Is it too late to ask for help? Here I go again. I wanna change the world, I wanna save the world, but I can't even save myself. My soul's asleep, like the fire inside of me. Inside of me. What's happening around me?
The nice natural fade. Nice. Now, listen, not the most impressive song I've ever heard from them, but that is a banger of a tune, without question. Very enjoyable listen. Okay, I think I already have a score. I think. Yeah, I think I've already got the score. Let me get my thoughts together. Let me make sure that's the score I want to give. And I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Skillet with Fire Inside of Me. This was a request from Kevin Shin, my man Caleb the Walrus, and Artem Andrianov. Okay, I'm glad I thought about it because the score did change. Now, it didn't change a lot. It literally changed by 0.2, okay? But it did change. So, and I'm not going to say, and do not ask me, well, did it go up 0.2 or did it go down 0.2? No, I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to let your minds wander on that, okay? Doesn't really matter at the end of the day because where we ended up is here, all right? And here is the score that I ended up with. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that an 8.2. Yep, 8.2. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first things first, an 8.2. What does that mean? Well, an 8.2 would translate to a great skill rating because overall, I think this is a great tune. It would also get 4 to 5 stars and an A- letter grade. So there you go, an 8.2, great skill rating, 4 to 5 stars and an A- letter grade. Now, how did I come up with that score? Haha, so glad you asked. It's not the most impressive song I've heard from Skillet, okay? It's not. I've heard other songs from them that are actually more impressive than this. But the songwriting on this makes sense. Everything flowed well. The only thing this song was really missing was the anthemic feels that I've gotten from other songs that I've heard from Skillet. Songs like Rebirthing, songs like Legendary, and there's been a few others. Invincible, I think I would call that anthemic as well. There's other songs that I've heard from Skillet that have had those anthemic feels and had everything else going for it too. And as a result, it's a little more impressive. But this song on its own is a great tune. The songwriting, very nice. The chordal progressions make perfect sense. The approach in each section of the song, starting out really strong, bringing it down in the verse, letting it grow up a little bit into the pre-chorus, and then hitting hard in the chorus. I thought that was very smart. Nice use of dynamics, nice use of growth. Also in the chorus, having that extra 2 measures to help round the chorus out. We had that little come around. I thought that was really smart, very strategic, and very effective. Looking at the chorus, if they had not done that, I think the chorus would have sounded just fine, but I think it would have been lacking a little bit. I think it would have been left wanting a little bit. But because they threw in those extra 2 measures, giving it that come around again, I thought that was brilliant. I mean, I hate this. I don't use that word lightly, but I'm going to use that word here. I thought that was brilliant. It added an extra layer of depth to that chorus. Speaking of layers and depth, the vocal harmonies on this song were outstanding. Now listen, I know it was probably all done in Pro Tools, okay? I get it. It's not like they sat there for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours taking, 30, 40, 50, 80 takes, whatever, to get all those layers perfectly. I know they didn't do that. You can hear the auto-tune, okay? You can. But it was still very well structured. The amount of layers in those vocal harmonies made it sound really rich, really thick, very full. There was nothing hollow about that entire chorus from start to finish, whether it be John's vocals or Jen's response to the call-in response, when they would have the staggered or when they would come together and sing their parts. Man, was that thick. Man, was that full. It sounded very powerful. And like I said, I know it's done in Pro Tools. I understand that, okay? But it's nonetheless, it's the product. It was well delivered. And I gotta say, it sounded really nice. There were moments in this song, and in the chorus in particular, where the song started to feel anthemic. It didn't quite cross the threshold, but it approached the threshold, and that was all due to the chorus. Instrumentally, everybody sounded good. Everything sounded fine. Guitar work, bass work, drumming, the keyboards, it all sounded just fine. I got no issue with anything I heard. Now look, overall, it's a great tune. It is a great tune. One of the strongest songs from Skillet I've heard in a while. Okay, I don't think it's one of their best, but it's up there. It's absolutely up there. And that's why I'm giving it that great score of 8.2. I feel good about that score, and that's where we're going to stay. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We have an 8.2, which is a great skill rating, 4 to 5 stars, and an A- letter grade. Take your pick, I don't care, whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hope I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.